When you're tying scarf or a headgear and your head is paining you and you just want to yank off the scarf, that was how I was feeling. Like I just want to take off my head, put it somewhere, and just go on about without, just with my neck downward. Then when I'm ready or when I feel like my head has cooled down, I'll now put it back. Whoa. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel again. Today my name is Faila, Fali for short, aka Fali Money for those who don't already know. Okay. Anyway, I'm just here for a mental check basically. I know it's been forever since I filmed the video. I actually can't remember the last time, I sat behind the camera filming, probably sometime in August or thereabout. But it's been a whole lot, you guys. How are you coping? Like, in light of everything that has been going on, I just want to talk off YouTube for as long as I can remember. Everything has just been crazy. Like, sometimes I wish I could remove my head and just place it down, like just put it on the table for a while, then come back when I feel like putting the head again, so that I can just breathe and rest. Whoa. If you're watching this video in light of everything that has been happening, in the midst of all the craze, I just want to say, take a moment to breathe. Like that. Yeah, for a very long time now, I feel like I've not been breathing properly, and even when I stop to catch my breath, I feel like my heart beats really fast. At some point I've just been having panic attacks. So for me, I'm not really someone that things get to me like that. If it's not something that I'm going through personally, if it's something that maybe, oh, this is just trending on social media, or trending this hashtag Black Lives Matter, hashtag save wherever anything is happening in the world, they don't really get to me that much, because I'm just there like, oh, I can feel their pain. But for me to now say I want to stay on social media, I don't really feel that impact. Do you understand? I'm not saying I don't have empathy, don't get me wrong, but for me to now say, oh, this whole situation is overwhelming me so much that I want to stay on social media and I'm just crying, basically I'm not such an emotional person, let's put it that way. So let me rewind to where this jagbajantis of everything that happened to me in the last 1 month started. Okay, so sometime in September, obviously you guys know that my birthday was in September, and I was there celebrating life, like back to back, boost. I was happy, cool. Then I think towards the end of September, I was about to post a video on my Instagram on Friday. I think I wanted to post one of my Fashion Friday videos. So I was checking my analytics, and also I was trying to apply for this influencer gig that a couple of my friends had tagged me for, this like new makeup brand and all that. So I was there now checking my analytics and shit. Then I now opened this other app where, all these third-party apps and stuff, because I just saw that my followers were not aligning. I felt like my page was not growing, and even if it's not growing, like if no one is following me, I get that, but my followers were actually decreasing. So I'm like, what's up, what's going on? Anyway, I opened the third-party app normally to check, am I having any issues with my following and all that. Next thing, Instagram sent me a message that I should input a code, that they noticed some funny activities on my channel. So I put in the code and they locked my account. I was locked out for about 24 hours. They said they'll review the info I just provided, and after 24 hours they will let me know what they decide, if the info I provided is correct. Oh, well and good. Now, I was chilling. So I told my sister, I'm like, guy, see what just happened. My sister said, oh, your account is GONE, gone. So I was just like, God, please, don't let them see my account, because guys, I actually put a lot of work into creating content. It might not seem like it, but I mean, I drive out to locations, scout location. If you're a content creator, you definitely know what I'm talking about. Like, I buy stuff just to take pictures, things that I don't ordinarily even need, but because I just want to create content around that. You get the gist. And as my sister stated, or as anticipated, my account was disabled. So that was where the struggle started. Initially, on the first day, it didn't really hit me like that. I was just like, oh no, what the fuck, my account. Okay, so I immediately opened a new, okay, not even immediately, because last me, I'm like, I'm even tired of Instagram self, because if you're an avid Instagram user, you know that Instagram has been moving crazy for a couple of days. So I was just like, you know what, let me just maybe stay off IG for a while. But everyone was just like, you're going to stay off IG, it's not nice now, blah blah blah. And me, I don't like to stress myself on it. Anyway, I opened a new account, and you know, I was in the process of growing the account. My friends had helped me to repost, and everyone was just like, you know, helping me repost and getting followers and all that good stuff. So one of my friends suggested that I should speak to a lady that got her account disabled but was also able to recover the account. So one day, I think literally about a couple of weeks into using the new account, I sent her a DM. So I was in the process of sending a DM. Next thing I knew was that my account blanked out, and practically the same process of the previous account. I was asked to input a code that was sent to my phone, like my mobile number. I input the code and I was logged out for 24 hours. So as expected, the account was disabled. And at this point, I just felt like, are my villagers following me? Because why this? Why? Even if I've offended you, can you not frustrate me? Just come, let's talk. As in, kilo shele, what really happened? You get? I was still battling with my Instagram account. My second account had been disabled, so I just had to stay off for about a week. So immediately the second account got disabled, I just had a lot of people, you know, coming out to help. My friend's sister, who is like into tech, she was helping me. She had my details, helping me to recover the account. My younger sister was helping me. My friends were like getting info from other people that they've had the same issue, and everyone was just, you know, trying to assist me to recover the account. Because honestly, I just zoned out or tuned out whatever emotion I was feeling as regards that IG. It pained me, cause bro, that's like my other kind of work, okay? And I don't joke with my work. So it was just like, what in the hell is going on? So fast forward into October, NSAS protest came, and everyone was just pressing Nigeria's neck because Nigeria is shameless, Nigeria is stupid. Like, our politicians are the most annoying set of humans I've ever seen within the short time I've spent on the surface of this earth. Like, how can a set of people be so, I don't know, shameless doesn't really cover it. Like, please, if your daddy is a politician, if your mommy is a politician, please talk to them now. Tell them to help us. Tell them, like, can they just please, like, this country, are you happy with the way you are seeing things? If your dad is a politician, or your mom is a politician, or are you happy with the way you are seeing things? Or because you feel like you can pick a passport and one or two clothes. Some of us don't even have passports. Let's start there, okay? Everything was just really getting to me. You know, the whole protest, massacre, killings. I don't understand how you use brutality to respond to end brutality. For those who don't understand what I'm talking about, we're fighting for you to stop killing us, and your response is to kill us some more. Like, make it make sense. I remember the time I went out, because I couldn't really join the physical protest because of work and, you know, every other thing. But I remember there was a Sunday I went out with my friend. We went to protest, and my friend was driving my car. I think that was even the best decision I made for that day, because policemen were chasing us with their trucks. They had water cannons, and it's so crazy because, oh, so now you have water cannons, now you can provide water, but buildings burn. Ministry of Finance or some other ministry at some point where they were looking for how a particular amount of money disappeared in the government got burnt. It was literally burnt to the ground, and there was no water. But now you want to come and spray water on peaceful protesters. Like, I just don't understand how the mindset of people in power works. I know people keep saying power corrupts and all that stuff, but does it really mean that the moment you're in a position of power, you just lose your humanity? Because it makes me wonder how these people sleep at night. It's so crazy. Because even for me, I didn't have any of the killings didn't really hit close to home for me. Obviously, I knew people that were affected by the killings. I knew people, and I'm talking about killings during the protest now, not even killings that happened in the past. Times without number, SARS had stopped my younger brother, who is just 17 anyway. SARS stopped him every now and then, and yeah, I already know what SARS was all about. So I just felt, okay, joining this protest is a fight for everybody. It's a fight for my siblings, it's a fight for my friends, it's a fight for the future generation, okay? So obviously, like, when everything just started happening, you know, there were thugs coming to disrupt protests every now and then. Basically, there were just people that didn't want this thing to, you know, take the course that we wanted it to take. And it was just really crazy. I have a friend that got his car vandalized by the thugs that were hired to come and disrupt the protest. I had people that got injured in the process, people that their assets were stolen. I saw pictures of people that died, you know, brutally and untimely. And oh, also the Lekki massacre. I remember I watched the live videos that this DJ Switch recorded, and it's super crazy how right now they are trying to turn everything around, that the Lekki massacre didn't happen, but we literally saw it. Like, people died before our very eyes. So what are you telling me? Now, just witnessing all these things or seeing all these things on social media, I know the toll it took on me. It was crazy. Like, crazy is not even the word. For somebody that lives alone, I was going through a lot. Like, there was literally nobody to really talk to, and I couldn't stay off. Everyone just kept saying, Fali, stay off social media, you know, for your health and stuff. But I couldn't really stay off social media because I live alone. So that was like, social media was like the only, and it's still like the only avenue where I feel like I'm communicating with people, I'm talking to people. Even if I'm not tweeting anything, even if I'm not saying anything, or I'm not interacting with anybody, I can see what's going on. So for it to tell me to stay off social media is like, it's as good as I'm dead or something, because I'm not going to see anything, you know, whatever it is that is going on and stuff. So how exactly do you want me to stay off social media when the world is literally burning down? Like, my country is burning down, and I could not, like, I honestly could not. I remember, like, weeks and days I would just be in bed and just cry and cry and cry. I couldn't sleep properly. Nightmares, you know. I'll wake up, let's say, okay, maybe I'm able to sleep, but then my sleeping pattern got really messed up, because I'll just wake up, like, you know, abruptly in the middle of the night, and I start panting, or I wake up and I'm like, okay. So before I calm down, you know, sometimes my heart is just beating extra fast. There was a day I could not even go to work. Like, the day after the Lekki massacre happened, I could not move from my bed. I wept as if I knew the people that died personally. I cried. I woke up, cried some more. I struggled to have my bath because, I felt I was going to go to work, but I just couldn't move, and I didn't even care if I was going to get a query, if I was going to, get into trouble for not coming to work. I didn't go to work. I didn't notify anybody. I was just in bed, like. So it now actually makes me wonder if me as an ordinary citizen feels like this. The people in government, don't they have souls? Have they sold their souls to the devil? Because God, make it make sense. Anyway, I'm just here to tell you that whatever it is you're going through, you're not alone. I promise you, you're not alone at all. Like, a bunch of other people are going through the same thing. What I'm just going to advise is that find someone to talk to. If you need to call a friend and cry, do that. I can't remember a couple of my friends that I called, and for minutes I was just crying because I could not even talk. I just needed to get it off my chest, talk to somebody. I was tired of crying on my own. It was crazy. I remember my sister called me on FaceTime, and she was crying. I was still looking like, stop crying, because I thought I had it all together. Or more, the moment she got off the phone like this, I just broke down, because I just thought of it like, this could have been anybody that I know. This could have been, God forbid, my siblings, my friends, and definitely these people are people's siblings. I saw videos of people's siblings just crying, begging their siblings to wake up. It was just, in fact, thinking about it now, like, my head is paining me. But anyway, I just wanted to say that I needed to take some time off. Right now my account is back. I have my main account back, and I'm looking to create content again. This is the first time I'm wearing makeup in such a very long time, so I'm beginning to feel like myself again. But honestly, if you feel like you need to take a break, please continue to do that. If you feel like you need to go off social media just so you can get yourself back and get your mind at rest, continue to do that. Okay, also, if you need anyone, if you want to talk to anybody, if you need anyone to talk to, you can always send me a DM if you don't have any of my personal contact details. If you are my friend personally, you already know, like, the floor is open to you. So text me, let's talk. You guys know I'm a good listener. So anyway, I just wanted to come here to update you guys about what has been going on with me this month. Like, October has been super crazy. I'm just really hoping that November by tomorrow and December, it's been a tough year. God, please, I'm just hoping that the last 2 months we have for this year, we need a breather. We just need something to just make us happy, just wrap up the year. Like, it's been a lot of losses, personal ones, the ones that I can feel from afar. It's been a lot, but definitely, like they say, and like the holy book says, we should count our blessings. So please, if you're a Christian, continue to pray to God, continue to go to church. If you're a Muslim, continue to pray, perform your salat and all that stuff. Please just be okay. Whatever it is, you're not going through it alone. Everyone is feeling this. And lest I forget, the protest is still on. End SARS, the movement is still on, because they've not disbanded SARS. You guys need to know what is going on in your country. They've not disbanded SARS. Don't believe any of those nonsense agendas that they push out there on social media. SARS is still very much active. They've not disbanded it. They said they were going to disband and reform them into SWAT. We don't want to reform. We want to end SARS, and that is what we're fighting for. We'll continue to fight. We might no longer be able to do the physical protest because of restrictions, and obviously we've seen that the government's response is to killing us. but I promise you the protest is still on. Just use your voice. If you have a voice, if you have a platform, don't wait for anybody to post. Keep posting. We need to stick together to make sure that the message will drive it home. Press their necks. Apply pressure. Do you understand what I say? Apply pressure, guys. Stay safe, stay sane, stay alive. Please, we need you. RIP to the fallen heroes. No one is ever going to forget them. 2010, 2020 is such a date in our hearts, and even for those that died before then, you know, through the hands of brutality of the government, brutality of the police. Honestly, it is a lot. If anyone is going through anything, I feel you, we all do, but we're going to overcome. As long as you're alive, keep the hope alive, keep the spirit up, okay? In any way you can amplify the message, in any way you can drive home the message. If it's to paste posters, if it's to paste banners, if you're a content creator, use your platform. Don't be like some people. If you're a filmmaker, create documentaries, take pictures, everything. We'll keep on talking. Sorosoke season, this Sorosoke generation, all the politicians, they've been bad boys and bad bitches, bad girls, badly behaved, old, haggard adults, but one by one we're going to drive them. And oh, lest I forget, this is time to start working towards getting your PVC. You might not have a passport or 1 or 2 clothes, but you should have your PVC. We need to stay armed for 2023. So I'm just going to end the video here. That's all I have to say. I don't remember I was able to say anything, because right now I'm just even remembering that we had issues of people, of politicians, that they actually hid. In fact, not hiding. They hoarded Indomie. Why that? Why? Like, why do you hoard things that they don't belong to you? Oh my goodness, bro. Palliatives that were meant for people during the lockdown, like, people were suffering. If I remember how people had to troop out in some remote areas of the cities where there was major lockdown, how people had to troop out irrespective of everything that was happening because they were hungry. I just conclude that these politicians, they are beasts. They are. Anyway, I'm just going to end the video here. That's all I have to say. Please stick together, stay with your people, check up on people. Don't say anyone is not checking up on me. Whenever you think of anybody, please immediately call them, check up on them, offer any assistance in any way you can. And lastly, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Yeah, just keep up with me, subscribe to my channel, follow me on my other social media accounts. I honestly don't even think I remember how to do this video thing, but yeah, stay alive, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.